Well, hey, everybody. Today it is my privilege to interview a Masterbooks high school student who is graduating this year. He's just got 1 week left before he has his official graduation. This is Jacob Staggers. Hi, Jacob.
Hello.
Thank you so much for helping me out with this video today and sharing a little bit about your experience using Masterbooks for high school and telling us how it's prepared you and what you're going to do. We're just excited to see our work partnering with your family to launch you into your life with hopefully a very strong foundation of faith and academics. So I've got some questions that Jacob and I have talked about in advance. So he's going to help me share with you things that you might want to know about high school and if it is enough, if Masterbooks is enough to help somebody get prepared for moving out into the world. So, Jacob, what has been your favorite Masterbooks courses in high school, and tell us why you liked them?
Well, for me, it's intro into the economics and the civics and constitution course. I mean, it was cool to learn about our constitution because I didn't know much about it before.
Uh huh.
And it's crazy how much it's changed. Our government's changed and kind of just misuses our money and
Hmm.
not the same.
Right. Well, I'm glad you studied that because now you're prepared to understand what you're looking at when you go as an adult, when you go out into the world and understand how much money they're taking out of your check and what that's going to and what that looks like and what the original intent was back when our country was founded. So knowing your history can help you learn from what people have done well and what they've done wrong. So I'm glad that both of those courses were good for you. Did you and your family use a different curriculum other than Masterbooks before?
We used the Heart of Dakota.
Okay. And how
It,
did that compare?
I don't think it explained the lessons as good, and it
Okay.
was just too much reading for me.
Yeah, it was a lot of reading. So what do you like about how Masterbooks has set it up?
Well, the worksheets aren't like 4 pages long most of the time,
Mhm.
and the questions go with the lesson pretty well,
Good,
and the readings
good.
are pretty interesting compared to the other one.
Well, good. I'm glad that it was not quite as complicated as what you experienced before, and it sounds like you enjoyed it more.
Yes.
Good. Well, I'm glad that it was a good experience for you. Tell us what you're planning to do after high school.
Well, I'm probably going to go down to Alert Academy like around fall or next spring, and
Mhm.
it's kind of like a military boot camp thing, but on a Christian perspective.
Yeah.
And they teach you useful skills, and you can learn even like jobs, say like being a firefighter
Uh-huh.
or rescue. After that, kind of interested in cars,
Okay. So like the technology of cars or selling cars or
engines, working on
okay.
them.
Yeah, good. Well, it sounds like you have a good plan. Do you feel like what the courses that you've taken have prepared you for those things that you're going to do?
Geometry helps out.
Okay. You liked that
Designing like
course?
the and designing the suspension on the cars. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good. That's good to know. So you feel like when you go out into this program, the Alert Academy, I think is what you called it,
Yep.
that you feel like you're going to know the things you need to know to do the next right step in your life.
Yep. I mean, I feel like it prepared me a little more.
Good. Good, I'm glad. So tell us about your faith and how has the courses that you've taken with Master Books, how have they impacted your faith?
Well, it's really showed me how science actually compares with the Bible and how the Bible confirms science and how the science
Good.
confirms the Bible, unlike how evolutionists try to say it doesn't.
Mhm.
And it's very interesting to see.
Yeah,
And
it
I
is. And go
it's
ahead.
very, very cool.
Good. Which courses did you like the most as far as the ones that built up your
The
faith?
living fossils one was pretty good.
I've heard a lot of high schoolers say they loved that one.
And the physics course so far has been one of my favorites too.
Oh, good. Good. I'm so glad. Are you taking the Master Books Academy portion of that course too?
Yes.
Good. All right. Well, I'm so glad. So now that you've done this amazing thing, you're finishing high school. What an accomplishment. And kudos to your mama for getting you this far, right?
Yeah.
So, how would you encourage other students who are in high school but aren't prepared to graduate yet? What would you say to encourage them in their journey?
And just say keep going and be diligent. Read your Bible. And Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, trust the Lord, and follow where he leads.
That's great. And you feel like the Lord is leading your path forward, right? Well,
Yep.
we're really glad that the Lord led your family to Masterbooks and that we get to work with your mom a little bit. She is on the staff as far as working in the app and in the Facebook group. We're just so thankful that she is part of our team, and we're thankful for everything that she's poured into your life and the way the Lord has led you. And we bless you and pray that true humility and fear of the Lord is your portion for the rest of your life. Go out there and do something wonderful with what you've learned.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. We'll talk to you. Hopefully, we'll check back in with you in a year or so and see how things are going and see if you still feel like this was a good thing.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Jacob.
Yep. You're welcome. Bye.